As always, I jumped into a solo ranked game in mythical glory, and of course I auto-locked Khufra. The opponents came in strong, Kagura and Tigreal for the burst and CC, then Sora and Clint, two of the most meta picks right now. And when you see our draft, yeah, it wasn't looking great. Our draft was mostly burst damage, which isn't exactly ideal against tanky heroes like Tigreal and Sora. Even on paper, we were already at a disadvantage, but we pulled it off anyway. I normally start at mid lane to farm, give vision, and help the mid laner clear minions faster before rotating. But the opponent had Hanzo, so I made sure to check the orange buff first, just to ensure we weren't getting invaded. After checking, I rotated to my mid laner to help clear the lane, then moved over to assist my hyper in securing the little wanderer. I then used my first skill to ambush the opponent's marksman, forcing him to burn both his flicker and recall, a huge relief for our MM. Shortly after, a small teamfight broke out in the mid lane, and we managed to take down their tank, Tigreal. As I rotated to the X lane, I caught Sora trying to initiate a fight, so I decided to gank. But Sora was already a threat even in the early game, and we barely made it out alive. Then a fight broke out over the turtle. Sora's damage was just insane at this point, but I managed to escape safely, for now. As we were setting up for the turtle, their roamer landed his ultimate on us, but none of his teammates followed up in time. A few seconds later, I threw my ultimate at Sora, but he dodged it by activating his own ult to become CC immune. Luckily, my second skill got the job done. A little later, we took down the opponent's Hanzo at the cost of my own life. But that's what a roamer does, sacrifice yourself for the sake of your team. And thanks to that sacrifice, we also walked away with the turtle. A few moments later, we took down their roamer. However, Hanzo was just too fed at this point, and we ended up losing the teamfight. A teamfight broke out in the X lane, and I managed to lock down their roamer with my ultimate. However, Sora nearly wiped our entire team. Thanks to my second skill, we were able to counter him and almost took him down as well. After that, we cleaned up Kagura and secured the turtle. A teamfight broke out in the mid lane, so I rushed over immediately. My X-laner and I focused down their tank, while our assassin took out their mage. That right there is what coordinated teamfighting looks like. I was considering diving the turret to take out their marksman, but with Sora lurking nearby, I decided not to take the risk. I managed to catch their marksman, but our own MM, our highest burst dealer, was too far from the team. He slipped away with a flicker, and due to our lack of coordination, we ended up getting completely wiped. A little later, we found their MM running for his life, and this time, with no one to protect him, we took him down easily. After that, we picked off their mage, tank, and Sora one by one, as their lack of coordination led to Hanzo burning his ultimate for nothing. And that's exactly why coordination matters in a team fight. One wrong engagement, and it's all over. During the Lord fight, their roamer tried to catch us, but he couldn't land his ultimate on me. I turned it around and used my ultimate to stun both him and their MM, and my teammates cleaned them up. However, due to our lack of coordination once again, we ended up losing the team fight. I hope this shows you just how important coordination is, and how much of an impact it can have on the outcome of the game. This is where things get really intense. Our turrets were falling one by one, and the Lord was closing in on our base. Watch this fight closely, you might just pick up a thing or two. The key in a situation like this is to not be too aggressive. I had plenty of opportunities to go for the flicker combo, but if I missed even one, or if my teammates couldn't follow up in time, the game would have been over right then and there. Sometimes, the best play is to just be patient and wait for the opponent to make a mistake. Here, I initiated by going straight for their marksman and finishing him off. After that, their coordination completely fell apart, and the entire team collapsed under the pressure. We picked them off one by one. With the team wiped, securing the Lord was a walk in the park. As always, we spotted their MM wandering alone, and of course, we couldn't pass up the opportunity to give him a little surprise. And just like that, we cleaned up what was left. In the end, it was the opponent's lack of coordination that was their downfall, giving us the opportunity to pick them off one by one. With the enemies wiped out one by one, all that was left was to push the base and close out the game.